Disclaimer, all the character incident are fictional, everything is imaginary. This FF so don't compare with your life. It's just based on imagination, not on reality. You were sitting in the living room, and the weight of your heavy dress making you uncomfortable. The house was quiet, and you couldn't hear anything except the soft sound of ticking to the clock on the wall. Your hands are trembling as you hold into the edge of the couch and stared at the closed door of the bedroom. Your husband, the man you met just few hours ago, is inside. You have no idea why he stopped you from entering. Maybe he's decorated something, or maybe it's a surprise. But not just these thoughts, also your insecurities creep in faster than you can stop them. You start overthinking about the depths and fear. Why would he even care about me? I mean, look at me, it's nothing special. I'm not even that kind of girl someone like him would want. Your jaw tightened as you glanced at your reflection in the glass cabinet nearby, and you immediately looked away. The insecurity about your parents hit you like a storm. You always have been told that you were not that kind of girl who would get someone's attention. Let me take you back a month ago to explain you how you ended up here. Actually, you were not supposed to marry someone like him, but Fat had other plans. You never imagined that your life would be take such a turn, that you would be sitting here nervously terrified while waiting for the man who barely knows you. It all started when it was 10 p.m. You were on the phone with someone. His name was Daniel, who was your boyfriend. I'm here. Where are you? I'm just crossing the road. Wait for me. You looked around until your eyes found him, standing under the streetlight with his hands in his pocket. You smiled and rushed to him and wrapped your arms around him tightly like a hug. He didn't hug you back as usual. He stood like he didn't even want to be there. It was your first time meeting him after dating for a month, and he was your first boyfriend, the one you had been dreaming since your college. But tonight something felt off. You two walk an outdoor restaurant sat down. For the first time, Daniel didn't pull the chair out for you. He sat quietly and started looking away, his hands tapping on the finger like he was waiting for someone. You reached out and held his hand. What's wrong, Daniel? You're so quiet today. Did something happen? He avoided your gaze and rolled his eyes before finally speaking. I find out your parents got a proposal of Jungkook to you, the mafia boss. Your breath hitched. How did he know about that? But he found it. You frozen for a moment before managing to speak. Yes, but it didn't accept it. I didn't accept it. But I'm yours, Daniel. I have already told my brother about you, and he got agreed to reject his proposal. No, you don't get it. I'm done. I can't be with you anymore. Thank God this came up. That made things easier for me. You blink your eyes and your throat tightened. What are you saying? Look at yourself, girl. Did you really think I would marry you? I can't believe you got a proposal from someone like Jungkook. You are just look at your body and your face. I was with you for a month because it was fun, but now it's too much. I never stayed with anyone longer than a month. You know that from the start, right? You felt like the world had stopped spinning. You never told me that. I thought you moved on from your past relationships. You can't do this with me. He got up, your heart beat faster, and your eyes filled with tears. Daniel smirked. So what? Now I moved on from you too? Oh, look, and his hair. A girl walked up to the table, And Daniel stood up, wrapping his arm around her. Meet my new girlfriend. Then he pulled an envelope in his pocket and slid it across the table towards your direction. I don't like taking things from people, so here's the payment for the time you wasted on me. You stared at the envelope and your heart scattered into pieces. Anger, sadness, and your emotions just crashed over you all at once. A thousand of thoughts just raced in your mind, but no word came out. Back to the story. Then he was not my mistake. My biggest mistake was believing that I could be someone's loved, that I could be someone's first priority. I forgot that how I got ignored since my childhood. A few minutes later, the door cracked open, and your husband, Yoon Jungkook, stepped out. He was still in his black suit of the wedding, his loose tie, his dark, messy hair as if he had been running his hand through it. I'm sorry of keeping you wait. The room was a bit messy. As you entered, you go frozen. The room was actually stunning. The bed was decorated with deep red roses candle lit in the corner of the room, and it looked like a scene came out from a dream. But all you could think was why. You sat on the edge of the bed while he stood by the window. His hands were in his pocket. He was staring outside. You looked at him and you squint your eyes like your insecurities cloud at your mind. He's pretending. This can't be real. How could someone like him ever love someone like me? You thought about your chubby figure, your imperfect face, the when the people in the school and college ignored you, even the Daniel had used and throw you away like you were nothing. You swallowed hard and you signed. You were trying to push your thoughts away when Jungkook turned and looked at you. Are you okay? You nodded quickly and forced a smile. Uh, I'm fine, yes. But you were not. The doubt and fear kept building inside you, screaming that it was too good to be true. You wanted to ask him why he's doing this. Why do you care? But the words wouldn't come out. You must be tired. I'll let you rest. Take, I'll take the couch. You don't have to. I mean, it's your room too. It's fine. I want you to be comfortable first. He grabbed the pillow and blanket and settled himself on the couch. You slept under the cover, but sleep was not your thing. She must be tired. I promise I won't hurt you like the whole world did. He knows that your stepmother raised you, and how was your life been? And your brother is a good friend of his, that's why he asked for the proposal. But the thoughts you were thinking about him was totally wrong. You wake up, but you didn't find him in your room. So you get freshed up, and as you walked out, you found him in the dining table. He turned to you. Oh, you finally wake up. I was waiting for you. You looked at him and you slowly walked to him. You sat at the breakfast table. A maid placed the plates in the front of both of you, but before you could even reach for your fork, Jungkook picked up the knife and fork on your plate and started cutting the sausages into small pieces, then placing them back on your plate. You frozen and stared at him in disbelief. No, no one had ever done something like this for you before. Jungkook noticed your gaze and he looked up while tilting his head. Am I looking extra handsome? Your cheeks turned red. You quickly spoke. No, I didn't mean to that. I was just staring at that. Why you got that? Mean, I'm not looking handsome. You are, but I was not staring at the way you are thinking. You swallowed hard. You gripped the edge of the chair. Togo noticed the tension in your eyes. He reached across the table and gently took your hand in his. Do you know I love you and I will never leave you alone? I don't know what you are thinking, but I meant it. You looked up at him, his dark eyes filled with sincerity. Jungkook, can I ask you something? Of course, anything. Why do you love me this much? It's just been a month since we met before our marriage, and now, just a day ago, we got married. Or are you just pretending to love me? His smile slowly faded. Why would you think I'm pretending? Because I don't think I'm someone who can be loved like this. I'm not perfect. My body, my face. I'm not the kind of girl who. Before you could finish, Uncle leaned closer, his hand gently cupped your face. Stop. Don't you ever say that again. You're perfect, Ryan. And every part of your smile, your eyes, even the way you overthink everything. It's all perfect for me. I don't care what anyone else think. I see you for who you are. And that's enough for me. Tears welled in your eyes and you quickly looked away in embarrassment. And Jungkook gently turned your face back towards him. You have been hurt before, haven't you? Yes, I have always felt like I was not good enough. That no one could ever truly love me. Like I'm not perfect.